welcome everybody to the April 4th Technical Advisory Committee, the MPO meeting. I think we'll start with some information from the MPO on order of operations as well as roll call.
Okay. We have a few housekeeping items for this hybrid meeting. It is being recorded and broadcast on the city's YouTube channel. Please remember to mute yourself during the meeting when you are not speaking. The chat function for this meeting has been disabled and all chats will directly go to me or Paul as co-hosts. Unless you're participating during the meeting, please turn off your video. This allows active meeting participants to be seen on screen. You will still be able to hear the meeting when you are participating. Please turn your video on. If you have any trouble, you can send us a chat. The MPO and city reserve the right to mute people or turn individual videos off to minimize distractions during the meeting. And now I will turn it over to Paul to do a roll call.
Right. Crick. Here. Cronin.
I'm here.
DeVries.
Here.
Gentry looks to be absent. Mathis.
Here.
Rodden.
Here.
Sanford.
Here.
Voigt.
Here.
And Weigel.
Here.
Right. We do have a quorum present.
We are killing quorum today. No problems at all. Good to see it. Okay. Next section is public comment. Do we have any general public comment or anyone in the room?
Well, there's no one in the room and I don't see any hands raised.
Right. We'll move on to approval of the minutes. We have the March 7 minutes attached. Any questions or concerns from TAC members? Or motions?
Then I move that we approve the minutes.
I'll make a motion
A motion from
to approve.
Jeff, a second from Margreta. Go through a roll call vote.
Crick.
Aye.
Cronin.
Aye.
DeVries.
Aye.
Mathis.
Aye.
Rodden.
Aye.
Sanford.
Aye.
Voigt.
Aye.
And Weigel.
Aye. Sorry, Michael, you just missed that vote.
The motion carries unanimous.
All right. Paul's not going to let you have a chance, so maybe next time. Moving on, we are into our regular agenda items. We have, looks like a TIP amendment number 1. Paul or Jessica, someone presenting that?
Yes, thank you. So we have our first TIP amendment in this new 2023-2026 TIP. A number of different projects, 3 new projects being added. I believe all 3 of these new projects received TA funding. So the Baldwin City Maple Leaf Trail, Safe Routes to Schools in Lawrence, and the Safe Streets and Roads for All in Lawrence, as well as some of the other communities. And we'll talk more about that a little bit later, I believe, with the update from Jeff. And then 3 other projects, existing projects with some amendments to project funding years and funding amounts. There was a public comment period and no comments were received during that time. So we are looking for a recommendation to approve this amendment. Happy to answer any questions.
All right, thanks, Paul. Any questions from TAC members? Doesn't sound like it. This item is open for public comment, I suppose. So do we have anyone in the room or anyone on the call for public comment related to this item?
No one is here in the room, and I don't see any hands raised.
We'll be looking for a motion unless we have any other thoughts about this.
I'll motion to approve Transportation Improvement Program Amendment 1.
A second.
First and a second. Sounds like we're ready for roll call vote.
Crick,
Aye.
Cronin,
Aye.
DeVries,
Aye.
Gentry,
Aye.
Mathis,
Aye.
Rodden,
Aye.
Sanford,
Aye.
Voight,
Aye.
Weigel.
Aye.
The motion passes unanimously.
All right. Thanks, everyone. We are on to the updates section of the agenda. So, Jessica or Paul?
Great. Thank you. We just put a few things on here we wanted to call your attention to. First, we wanted to let you know that Transportation 2050 was adopted by the MPO Policy Board last month. And so we have forwarded that on to the City County Planning Office, Jeff and his staff, and they will be assigning someone to review it and pending additional plan amendment consideration and adoption resolutions for Planning Commission and City and County Commission. So that's where that will be in the process. We are in the process of beginning a conversation with Federal Highways for the Safe Streets and Roads for All grant award that we received. And we will begin drafting a steering committee. You'll see in a future month for the development and guidance of that planning process. And so look forward to that coming up. And then we called out on here, we've added to the TIP amendment, but also added to the TIP the list of projects obligated with federal funds that were closed in 2022. And so that annual list we update after the end of the calendar year or federal fiscal year. And we add that to the nearest TIP, but we generally post that on your agenda to also call attention to. That is something that we update as that happens in post. So I'd be happy to entertain any questions you may have about any of those items.
All right. Thanks, Jessica. Anybody, any members have any questions on these few updates? I would just have a minor one, Jessica, on the Safe Streets and Roads for All. You mentioned the steering committee. I know in prior projects, there's been some success with like a steering committee and then some staff advisors as well. Were you imagining something similar or kind of just one steering committee for this type of project?
We're going to have to be really thoughtful of that. I think for this project, we envision maybe a single group or body. I'm not sure though yet. It may involve some other interdepartmental staff working in a staff function before we take stuff to the steering committee, but we need a lot of collaborative in us. And so that's something we'll have to be thoughtful about as we go along on this journey.
Okay, sounds good. Any other questions from members? Not hearing any, so doesn't look like I don't see anything listed for other business. Is there anything that's come up for other business?
I think we should take the opportunity probably to say farewell to Cecily, who is leaving her assignment as our liaison, and thank her for her time working with us, but she's accepted a new position and will be pursuing that with Federal Highways. And so we will be getting a new Federal Highway liaison.
All right. Well, thank you, Cecily.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank you all. It's truly been a pleasure working with you. I've been impressed for Lawrence Douglas County since the beginning. You guys are a great MPO. You're doing wonderful things, and I truly appreciate you for all of your help and your cooperation. I will still be an available resource for Jessica. I hope she will still reach out. Even though the title in the division office will change, my email will stay the same. So please reach out anytime you need.
All right. Well, thanks again. That sounds like 2 jobs if you want to keep your current contacts and get another job. So
absolutely. You never know.
We'll appreciate your help on this body, and yes, good luck on future endeavors. All right. So any other business to touch on, Jessica or Paul? Okay. So our next meeting, May 2nd, 2023, or another date if we need to.
We will plan to see you on May 2nd.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.